Wearing black, this is good though, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, it's like we phoned each other before we came in.
It is, isn't it? I feel like it. I'm having a D-Day today.
A D-Day?
I've decided I'm calling it a D-Day because it's all about you today, right? But so we're here in St Helens because you are here at the Theatre Royal for Rita and Bob 2?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
First time you performed in St Helens, right?
It is, the first time I performed in St Helens, first time I've done this play.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so a lot of firsts tonight, you know.
A lot of firsts.
I've worked this area before, and I did the Liverpool Empire a few times.
Oh, right, okay.
And I'm coming to the Liverpool Empire next year with Grease.
Right,
the
okay.
musical Grease. But no, I never played St Helens, but you know, it's a great theatre. And
have you seen the World Glass Museum in St Helens?
no, do you know what?
Have you
We've
not?
been full on since. We rehearsed in Liverpool, so
Yeah.
we actually only got to St Helens Sunday night. I got to St Helens Sunday night for rehearsals yesterday, and we were in from 10 till 10 yesterday.
Right.
We're going to be in from, all day today, and then the first performance tonight.
Right, so Rita and Bob 2, right? It's based on a movie, but what attracted you to the stage version then?
Well, when my wife and I first met, we met in November 2005, and in the first, you know, when you're having your first sort of few dates and talking about your favourite songs and, you know, films and all that kind of stuff, we were talking about favourite films one night, and she said, "Oh, have you ever seen Rita and Bob 2, you know?" So I said I hadn't done, but this is one of her favourite films. It's been one of her favourite films since she was, you know, like a young teenager. And so we bought it on DVD and watched it, and I loved it. So over the last decade, you know, every now and again, you know, we'll put the DVD in and watch the film. So it's quite surreal to be doing it together.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be weird enough if I was just doing it and she was coming to see it, or if she was just doing it and I was coming to see it. But the fact that we're doing it together and we're playing, you know, husband and wife.
Was that the initial plan, was it, to get you two together to do it together, or?
I don't really know.
Right.
I can't really remember who. I had the feeling we were approached very close to each other. So, and I know they're quite, you know, the director and the producers are quite pleased that because they've never had a real life husband and wife playing Michelle and Bob. So I guess it does add a different dynamic. I mean, fortunately, I don't behave like Bob in my real life. Otherwise, we probably wouldn't still be together after 11 years, I'd imagine. But it's exciting for us to do this. We have worked together before. We did a sitcom together, and we've done pantomime together.
Yeah.
We met doing pantomime, but we've never done a straight piece before. So it's going to be quite exciting, really, for us as a couple, and for us as actors. You know, really exciting because it's a fantastic cast.
Exactly.
It's a brilliant script, very gritty, a lot of swearing, a little bit of slight nudity. In the shape of my bum.
In the shape of your bum, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And do you know how I found
That's
this
in
out?
front of the Echo tomorrow, isn't it, I suppose?
Well, I hope not.
After tonight?
I hope not.
Right.
I can't, well, because I'm 48, you know, it's not quite what it was, Sean, you know what I mean?
Right, okay.
If I'd have had a picture of my bum on the front page of the Echo when I was 28, I might have been all right with that. But, and I found this out through, I was doing Loose Women on ITV a few weeks ago. My wife was in the audience. And when I came out, this is live on telly, the Loose Women said to me, "Oh, Stephanie's in the audience, she's got a little bit of a surprise for you." And we were talking about Rita and Bob 2 and other things I was doing, and so she dropped it on me that I was going to have to show my bum live on television.
Nice.
So when you see my face, my jaw does literally drop to the ground.
It's time to get the wax out, right? So.
Well, now, it's a good point. I have talked about this waxing job but the creative team are like, no, didn't happen in the 80s.
Oh, I suppose not, did it really? No.
So, and I think the thing is with this play, when you come in as an audience member, you have to come in and you have to transport yourself back to the 80s because this is very much, it's very much period piece, really.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to get your head set back into how it was in the 80s because things are drastically different in life now. Well, yeah, that car, yeah. Yeah, because in its day, you know, the Drophead Escort 1.6, you know, in red with the old front beams, you know, I mean, that'd have been quite a cool car to own, you know.
Yeah.
But,
so they've been very authentic about the look of the stage and the costumes.
Yeah,
and the characters.
yeah, very much so. Yeah, no, all the, you know, the shirts and the t-shirts I wear, I would not be wearing off stage unless I had a time machine. But so no, it's very authentic, and I think this play's got quite a cult following here. It's the fourth time that it's been done, and it has got quite a cult following. And apparently, you know, the audiences just go mad for it, and we are, you know, touch wood, it's sold very well. So. Yeah, it's exciting and unnerving at the same time, because it is very different to anything I've ever done before, really.
Do you remember the first time you saw the film, though? Do you remember the first time you saw it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what was your reaction when you first sort of saw that stuff with jumping and stuff, you know, go for a jump?
Yeah, well, I mean, I suppose, again, if you...
Is that brought up in this? Because I think I saw this last year, this play. Do they use the word jump? Do you use it in this one?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah. The jump happens quite a bit. You know,
there's a lot of jumping going on.
A lot, and of course, you know, I mean, that is such a term of its time, isn't it? I mean, you'd never hear that now. You know, I mean, there's a reality show called The Jump.
Oh,
so if you think about it, if that word was still used for that, you know, they probably wouldn't name it. Well, they might do, but but yeah. When I watched the film, I remember thinking, as I watched it, that it must have been quite shocking for its day. I mean, obviously now, you know, I think the times that we live in now with the internet and, you know, the World Wide Web, is our shock value is obviously is diminished, isn't it? It's sort of like a blanket over our shock. I
think if they remade it now, it'd be borderline porn, wouldn't it? Really?
Yeah.
I suppose.
And I mean, it is quite. It is quite full on stage for a play. You know, and you know, obviously the naughty stuff that goes on with me doesn't go on with me and my wife. No. So the naughty stuff goes on with me and the two girls. So it's been strange. I can't, you know, I think Steph and I have both agreed that it has been a bit weird this last week of rehearsals, but that's, you know, you have to kind of put yourselves in the mindset of the characters and become the characters. And, you know.
So have you had any help from your wife with the accent and stuff, obviously, because you've been up here for a while, and it's like, she's helped a lot with that.
She's helped a lot.
She's like had a go at you when you got it wrong and stuff.
Yeah, she's helped a lot with that. And I mean, my father-in-law even laid down, bless him, I gave him some of the script, and he went upstairs with my phone, my recorder, and he laid some of the lines down for me, you know. So for me, it's very important that I get the accent right, because
they can spot a dodgy accent, can't they? I mean, I'm not going to try it in one because it's embarrassing. It's like, but I think I can do like the right, love. That's the best I can do. I'm not going to say anything else. I get through life just saying that, I reckon. But you put it.
Well, it's tough. It's tough. I think it's really, you know, there are very, very few actors that I've ever seen. Northern actors who can pull off a really good London accent, and I think it works exactly the same way. It's actually he's a Liverpudlian actor. I can't think of his name now, but I know he was in Snatch. He played Jason Statham's kind of sidekick, Tommy. It's dreadful because he's a brilliant actor. I can't think of his name, but he, for me, does the best London accent of any you know, actor who isn't from London that I've ever heard. But it certainly works the other way around, and I think for a London actor to do a Northern accent, it's tough. But not only is it tough, it's you know, like tonight, you know, like everyone's going to be listening. I know. And having been up here for 10 years and having, you know, my son, who's 5, says up, you know, for up, and you know, Bath and stuff, because so the fact that my wife speaks with a Northern accent, my son speaks with a Northern accent, my daughter to some degree as well, and all my in-laws, I've got to nail it, haven't I?
You've got that, I'm in big trouble. You're going to be judged tonight, proper judged.
Oh no.
So you want to see Darren in that play, come and see it. I'm seeing it tomorrow, so
Cheers. Yeah, it'd be nice to see you. It'd be worth it. It'd be a good night out.
There you go.
I did a film last year called White Island with Billy Zane, and I played an East End gangster, and that went out to the cinemas in October and is now on DVD.